months. Adenike supported Yomi. Adenike did everything in her power to have me align with her. And I stood my ground that I don't want Yomi near me. And Kofaja, Kilon don't share the way Jobele Kakiri.
No. Adenike play and don't go there. And very well play what you
went there yesterday.
No. Just wait. No, please wait.
I'm not talking.
You guys, there's one thing I don't like. Okay, there's sometimes why people make mistake, and especially when it comes to people who don't understand some certain things. You who have more understanding, don't be quick in scolding them. Me too, I don't do it that way. Okay, I always give them more chance. I always try to even educate them, even when they are wrong. That gives everybody more chance. No one's standard is best. I can't meet up to your standard. You can't do it to mine. But there have to be some concentration along the line. Okay, she herself. Something get her out. She might have heard her name, some people mentioning her name, okay, and she feels this is the only way she feels that she can quickly clear herself out. And then if we see that she didn't do so well, let's listen to what she's got, and then let's approach it properly. Go on, very wicked lady. Play for us what you hear, or you heard Adenike saying.
I'm ready to play. I need to somehow long. I don't want to cut out after. I don't want to cut out of it, and I don't want to add to it.
Take it straight to the place now.
Yes. I mentioned his name today. Yes. But come to think of it, do you feel it is fair? It is fair the way Baba Mohbad and others, the way they handle Mr. Pierce case. Even though he is supporting the legal team financially, do you think it is fair? Because I believe the same way they say that they handle. Do you know the reason why I think the show I did today? Do you know when I've been here? I think I've been here since 9 o'clock or something. I came to expose all of them for castigating Mr. Pierce, and they are hiding their own. You who come with equity should come with clean hands. Comfy will sit down, Cookie Jetta will be castigating everybody. Meanwhile, they are all bored of the same feathers that flock together. Madam Adenike. Madam, I'm sorry, you've been talking since morning. I understand what you are talking, but there is difference between Cookie Jetta, Comfy, and Pierce. You can't call the
Maybe by your own flaunting, I don't know which she brought up that she's echoing. Drop her now. She brought somebody out, but I don't know. It take her some time before dropping her. Just wait, please.
As I was saying before, the butterfly or mosquito flying. I mean, are we going to compare Mr. Pierce to Comfy? In any way, Mr. Noba has no right. Hold on. In any way, Mr. Noba has no right to do what they did to Mr. Pierce. Because only nothing of it came in your body of your own. You know that if you are not sure where he's getting his money from, and he's spending that money on you, and you have been collecting that money for months, and now you came out to castigate him. And do you know what is happening on my page? So what is bringing our pictures together with Mr. Pierce? Right? And this is the story they have been selling on Facebook. You are right, Mama. I'm not saying Mr. Pierce is good. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. No, me, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You are not saying that. I'm just tolerating myself. I'm not nobody is, Mama. You are nobody.
According to her, as I understand, she says she's exonerating herself from the group. Which means not only the foundation.
Are you interpreting what I heard right now? I don't think she's saying she's saying.
Yes. According to my own understanding.
No. Please, what did she say exactly? She didn't say that she
said Wait,
She just exonerating herself from the foundation. She was talking about the foundation.
From the not the foundation, from the group, from someone
foundation.
Wait, Juicy má dá sí o. Ìwọ kọ́ ló ń sọ èmi àti Papa Yano lájọ sọ, má dá sí o. O sí bíbẹ̀ o. Ẹ bá mi kìlọ̀ fún Juicy so. Let me say what I want to say. I want to be the Naimoli this time around. Because being Naimoli ṣe máa ṣe lélẹ̀. Let me play it again.
You are right, Mama. I'm not saying it's unfair, it's good. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. No, me, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. You are not saying that. I'm not exonerating myself. I'm not. Nobody is.
She said she exonerates herself in any group. It is different from foundation.
She's not in any group. Are we in group? She was.
Wait, any Supreme, just wait. She should be stating the foundation, like foundation. Ẹ jẹ́ máa play. Lọ she máa sọ. She go still list our name. She go still list the name, and she go say, I am not part of that people. Let's continue.
You are nobody. You are right with everything you are saying. What's me? I'm asking.
Wọ́n ti tún gbẹ́ nìyẹn wọlé again.
Right. But my question is, can we compare Bukky Jesse and Kofi to Mr. Pierce? I said no. Because how can you compare them to Pierce? No. Somebody has told me how he fights with me. Oriano is anti-justice. And I said, no, it's not anti-justice. I can do my assessments myself. Everybody has the entitlement to their own opinion and their own assessments. If anybody coming behind the post doors and say Adenike is anti-justice, I will say no. Adenike tell me no. With the stuff we have discussed on the phone and your analysis and everything, I will defend you. That you are not anti-justice. How can I be anti-justice when I know how many petitions, how many publications I did to support the justice movement? How do you define anti-justice? So Pierce is not anti-justice. I'm not saying he doesn't have his own weaknesses. That's not what I'm talking about. But I will never say it's wrong, and I've never said that. Because so if people come here and say, but there is anti-justice, I remember when I first joined the TikTok, I have 40 posts that told me to go to Korean's panel and the platform because he is anti-justice. When I listen to him and I do my own critical analysis of him, he is not anti-justice. He's just dynamics. The way he does his thing is very dynamic. He has vulnerable bases. So, yes, I repeat it. I'm not trying to convince anybody to take him or not. Everybody has their own weaknesses. But Pierce is 100% for justice. Okay. Can I come in now? Yes. When we argue or we shout, I am somebody that is very lazy. If you know what I'm talking about, you will understand. I'll be feeling it within me. I don't have that strength. Even the one I did now, I can't wait to just submit my shading for submitted because number one. Then number two, the reason why I'm exposed to everybody. There's no point if you don't go and do video. You can't fix this page. One opportunity here, we have about TikTok here. Whatever way anybody will ever source anyhow. And they'll pay. For conflict, only you who comes with equity should come with clean hands.
You did not come with
Conflict is as guilty as every single person that have been obstructing this justice process last year. Let us call this spade a spade. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. If you are not here, if you know you are a thief, just because you have not been caught, you can't be coming out and be calling people a thief. It's not fair. I am not condemning Mr. Pierce, but I am confused for the fact that Gracie told me to Baba Loba. This particular Mr. Pierce that introduced him to Mr. Loba is what people have been castigating last week in number one. Aside from that, Gracie made us know that Gracie, Gracie Adam Adenike. That was all because I don't like that. Let me finish my word. Gracie has shared that statement. That is what me I wanted to know. What is the that you are talking about? That is not what he said. That's not what he said. I interviewed Gracie now over 4 months ago. What he told you 4 months ago is different from what he said during this Mr. Pierce. How to make Mr. Pierce. What he said in the public is another thing right now. You believe what he said? You want to tell me I'm not saying Mr. Pierce is anti-justice.
Sorry, Papayano. Sọ fún Justice kó mú evidence ẹ wá. Mo ti mú evidence mi wá. Tí Justice ò bá gbé evidence ẹ wá. Justice kí ló wí? Gbẹ́nu sí mic, kí ló sọ? Ó sọ comment section ó ní evidence dé o. Tó o bá dẹ̀ gbé evidence ẹ wá, ikú ló máa pa ẹ́ dànù.
Adenike don't say but you come and evidence against Gracie because she always have evidence. So conflicts of interest.
Kó gbé kí Adenike gbé evidence ẹ wá náà. Kí ló dé tó ṣe sá lọ? Kí ló dé tó ṣe sá lọ? Tó bá jẹ́ kó gbé ní kí Miss Adenike kan gbé evidence wọn wá tó bá sure fún wọn.
Concerning Gracie.
Anyways, mute. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa ń rùn létí mi. Jẹ́ máa play nǹkan tí mo play lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rùn. Jẹ́ máa play nǹkan tí mo play lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rùn. Shut up. Jẹ́ máa play nǹkan tí mo play lọ. Má gbẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ. Mo ní mo fẹ́ kó fi mí gún ọṣẹ. Mo fẹ́ kó fi mí gún ọṣẹ. Mo fẹ́ kó fi mí ṣe owó. Mo fẹ́ kí
Àdùkẹ́ ó tàn. Jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó
mi fẹ́ kó fi mí ṣògùn owó ti já bèbè.
Just limited.
Àdùkẹ́ ó tàn. Nǹkan tí sori Justice ọmọ pé mi ò gbà tiẹ̀. But nǹkan tó mean by comment tó sọ sísàlẹ̀ ó yẹ kó yẹ ó ń ta sí Adenike ni wípé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ní evidence nígbà tí ó ti máa ń dá ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti máa ń dá wàhálà lẹ̀ so ignore ìyẹn tó sọ mẹ́yìn máa kò ń ṣèwọ náà kò ń ṣèwọ.
Mo ti ignore mo ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní play ẹ̀ lọ mi tẹ̀ sí ignore I don't come here because of her man kò relevant.
You believe what he said? You know that he said we correct him a liar. Ẹ jẹ́ kí mi fọ́nà balẹ̀ yín lẹ́wọ́n jẹ́ kí mo lè máa court kó máa analyse wá sí nǹkan tí ò dá. Ẹ máa ní sùúrù. I'm not saying Mr. Pierce is anti-justice. Nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín, wọ́n ní bá ṣe máa kọ̀wé yìí, omi bí ṣe máa kọ̀wé yìí. Ṣèbí àgbàlagbà ni gbogbo wa, kọ́lọ̀ ṣàánú wa. Nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé gbogbo bí gbogbo iṣẹ́ máa ń ṣí NGO tẹ́ ẹ ṣe tẹ́ ẹ raise Mr. Pierce yẹn, ó yẹ kó jẹ́ ìmọ̀tọ́ ẹ pé ẹ kọ́kọ́ máa ṣe lẹ́yìn.
She said we should not embrace Mr. Pierce. Ká lọ máa ṣe lẹ́yìn, ká má ṣe TikTok, ká má ṣe public.
Àdùkẹ́jà interpret fún ara wa now. We are all hearing from the source.
Oh yeah, let me shut up. Yeah, let me shut up. It might be no massa. It might be no.
Yeah, a plate.
Kàfi sílẹ̀ kan pàjẹ́.
But not when everything is in us. When people are still fighting against this man, that is when you be taking the group, the foundation, and the prevent them gang at the KMP. I don't know.
Prepare them gang.
But I'm telling you now that
They got bad one now.
and even the other side to be going away with their evil deeds. I know what I'm talking about. I want to answer it in that area. The place is not form any foundation. Just to prepare, you are getting it wrong. This foundation of the thing, we were just discussing about it. You understand? Before that came online. You understand? Never again. Just come up and say that. Foundation. No. I don't want people to get this way. Let's forget about the foundation. Let's see the book. I know.
My network, I do good.
Sorry. Why are you
Nice.
talking?
Sorry.
Hold on.
Papa,
I need to see but I need to break.
Let me say something. I said pause. Now, see Pierce coming up on that very day. Nǹkan tí mo fi ń ṣeré tí mi mọ̀ kó máa di òótọ́ ni. Èmi ni mo ní Pierce come into my inbox, ask me for my bank account. You understand? I was just playing.
I don't want people to get this much wrong. Let's forget about the foundation. Let's see the book. I know. Let's see the foundation. Are you guys listening? Let me read something for you. Please, just let me read something. Somebody is asking that have you received money? I don't know if you are listening to the host. There's a particular man. Baba, you know a man being. Let me see maybe the post this today. When I put it up, you can call my Bible and you know. I sent that post to Botica this morning. Oh, it's not there anymore, see? Okay, let me check his page. API. If you know this man on Facebook, API Universal Blog. I don't know why somebody can be used to be on TikTok too now. TikTok, live page. People know how this man was in portrait he's an accomplice too. So what can I say for you? I want time we're true looking, we're seeking for true justice, but we don't have the patience. We're not doing it right. We're making it look like as if we're anti-justice ourselves. We are not proving the work that we're doing right. Need to our fracas, you want to do white money. Let me go ahead and go to social media. This man said this morning, I saw it in the middle of the night and I sent it to Botica. Happy weekend to all true justice seekers all over the world. I'm talking about the honest and sincere ones that are still left. I'm not talking to you, the shameless ones like those taking money from justice destroyers. Yes, we now have two main groups of anti-justice. The popular ones, two main groups of anti-justice. The popular ones are the anti-justice AG, headed by the Black Widow. They are not as deceptive as the justice destroyers because they are very plain and doesn't conceal who they are and where they belong. But the justice destroyers are more dangerous because they camouflage themselves as justice seekers and mingle with justice seekers. And this makes it difficult for people, especially those who are new in justice for nobody, to easily identify or detect them. Such people claim to be for justice, but are not totally for justice because they are only after personal interests and benefits. And when they no longer get the benefits, which could be attention, monetary gain, recognition, acceptance, and etc., they become offended and try every possible means to hinder or destroy justice.
I should mute?
No, what I mean, but anyway, my plan.
Non-ethical habits. They are the ones with the mindset that if they are not given the opportunity to be close to Baba's dad or be among the advanced makers, nobody else should be given that opportunity. And when such people are removed from the group or group is dissolved due to some abnormal behaviors or activities, they become very bitter and spiteful towards Baba's dad and still start painting them black. The number one example of such person is
Guys, do we continue to hear this or let's come in between? Because for me,
we need to finish hearing it. You should hear where they have back and forth with Supreme.
Okay.
Going on social on Facebook. And you yourself now, you said this man is anti-justice. And this water. This man has a many
I'm not interested in your fight, okay? There's an exchange. I'm only interested in what my position is, please. Adenike, please.
You are not interested, but you listen to her and you don't judge. You don't even
Adenike, you are torturing us.
Let's go to what I've heard what you play now, okay?
You have not had it finished. You did not hear when she listed our name and said, I want to disconnect myself from those bad people. Who does that? No, they forwarded because I told you before I start, you have to be patient.
All right, play it.
You don't hear from Adenike and you know the judge.
No,
you did not hear from
I'm not judge.
Don't want you to be biased in this matter. Just listen and let's hear from each person.
I've already heard, okay, and that's what I want to comment. I've heard from
Do you know, Papa, this is on me. Because this foundation
what to play now? Okay, what to play now? Because of the way I'm made, okay, I don't need to even hear everything. I've already seen some mistakes and where it came from, okay, and the mistake only is becoming bigger. The mistake is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. So I don't know. You play more of the mistakes and show more.
Okay, you have seen the mistake. Let me now shut up. Then you now judge.
You are not judge. Okay, I'm just going to address it the way I think here. Again, you see, I think it is very, very. It is very, very. Oh my God. So what happened here is okay. I will keep it muted. I don't know whatever reason why Adenike had to, go have to do this, but I want to believe that some persons must have misappropriately addressed her, okay, or misappropriately tagged her to the Pierce Foundation, which is not fully aware of. Even myself, I was worried about whether people were going to be wondering whether I'm part of Pierce Foundation, because I can never be part of that Pierce Foundation, but not that it's not a great foundation. It's a great foundation. It's doing very well. I personally, I'm not going to become part of Pierce Foundation. I'm not part of it. Okay. So if I'm hearing people, mentioning my name to Pierce Foundation, now depend on my reaction. Okay. Now depend on how much damage that has caused to me. People have different level of emotions when they hear something. So people, the moment they hear something, they don't have they don't have that resistance, okay, to calm themselves down and try to explain. So they make decision that is not good on them. They may even start stammering, okay, because they want to quickly make it right. They want to clear themselves, all right. So I think that it was maybe it was mistaken, okay, on the side of Adenike to make a show and to vehemently, to heavily put PS Foundation, okay, under some kind of shade, okay, because Adenike doesn't have any evidence of PS Foundation not being a good person or not being a very good foundation, okay. So her rhetorics kind of show some kind of it. I don't think it doesn't look nice on the PS Foundation. One, on the other side, okay, first she has the rights. She has her own rights to say that she's not part of the PS Foundation. But I think it will be too much for her, okay, to begin to further tell PS what to do with his foundation or to be telling what the foundation should do. Adenike can't tell the foundation when to operate, where to operate, how to operate. Nobody has that right. It's a Nigerian given right. It's a federal government right. If you know your law, no such person born of a woman have that right. You go die. You try with who no law, you go jail. They go sue you. You go tell your. In fact, you mention somebody for foundation anyhow. It's just because people have not been facing cases here. If I have a foundation, you malign my foundation name. I'm gonna come for you. Okay, whatever damage you done to my foundation, you're gonna pay it. Okay, so I don't think anybody has a right to malign this foundation. I think it's a misunderstanding on the side of Adenike, our foundation stuff. Probably it's the gravity, okay, of how the I don't want to call it anti-justice, okay, the gullible of those kids, those people, those blind guys. I mean, who are the strangers from Mubad, calling themselves angels, okay, following Mubad, okay, set of criminals, smokers. It really hurts sometimes. For example, like me now, imagine I just woke up a day and I just saw my name in newspaper everywhere. Apparently, it's part of Ada Foundation. All right, what would I do? All right, and I know I'm not part of Ada Foundation. So on my presentation, just wait, please wait. I'm driving someplace. On my presentation, I have to try to stand strong against that foundation. For me, this is what I consider a safe route. All right, that's why I came out then. I said, Adam Foundation must do this, and I try to use some strong language just to educate those kids because they need to hear those kind of language for them to properly process that. Okay, yes, for this man to be speaking this way, calling the lady out, then they have to be. I mean, it means he's not really part of it. Okay, the people that we are really dealing with here, their level of understanding, believe me, is a problem. It's a challenge, and we have to put that into consideration. Adenike, from her presentation, you can tell that she doesn't have much information about the foundation. She doesn't know how it's supposed to be, but the way that she's being mentioned, she's been tagged wrongly. And again, there's a problem of English here, okay, whereby if somebody said that because you support a foundation, okay, so it means you are in that foundation. No, people supported GoFundMe, like Lady Harris said, they were never part of GoFundMe. They just think that it was a nice thing from Mubad, okay, and they push it, they put on their page, support GoFundMe. People who supported, Fujomi Family Foundation, they supported it wholeheartedly, okay, that he has evidence. Where's Yomi today? Should I be holding those people responsible? No, they only supported it. They were never part of Yomi. They said, give Yomi chance, let him do whatever he can do. So Putum said, give PS Foundation, okay. In fact, PS Foundation has never come for just from Mubad. Nobody has to even give you anything. It's not part of your just from Mubad, but it's an individual who can help anybody who needs help. Okay, that's so far what I understand about this foundation. All right. So I think Adenike should be excused for that, but that is just her language. That is the way she can pass a strong message, okay, to some certain people. All right. And for Aduke, I think Aduke is very, very correct. Okay, Aduke is very, very correct.
Oh, don't judge me. Don't judge me yet, Papa.
Wait.
The reason why I don't want you to judge me yet.
Wait. Just wait. Please. Wait. Aduke is very, very correct from my own ground. Okay, to push the foundation which she believes is doing a good job in the society and is doing a good thing. Even me myself, I can wake up tomorrow and put Very Dark Man Foundation here. If I see anybody criticizing Very Dark Man Foundation, I am not part of Very Dark Man Foundation, but I can fight you. I can fight you for Very Dark Man Foundation if I believe in this foundation. If I see that truly this man is doing the right thing, okay? And people intentionally who don't understand what he's doing just decide, just wake up and make up their mind that they just want to destroy his foundation. I'm not going to let that. Me who know what is good, I'm not going to let that happen. Okay? So when I say Adenike is right here, if Adenike is promoting Pierce Foundation, that doesn't mean Adenike is part of Pierce Foundation. Has Adenike ever told any of you she's part of Pierce Foundation? But just like every other person supporting GoFundMe, supporting your Yomifa being, Adenike also feel like Pierce Foundation, I mean, nobody should be castigating him. He has not done anything wrong to them. Okay? And even me, when I heard about his history, the things that Pierce Foundation did, I mean, I was amazed. I never knew he was the one that was supporting the embalmment case. All the embalmment stuff, I thought it was the GoFundMe money that I contributed. I paid more than 320,000 naira in the GoFundMe so that they can use it to do different case embalmment. But they never talk about embalmment, even when we have paid money. Okay, either in the Wema Bank, either in Access Bank. In fact, during those times, there was no GoFundMe. There was just Access Bank, whatever. There were money there. And we have been crying for embalmment, whatever case, to be addressed since December last year. It was never addressed until somebody came with cash and said, now let us do it. They only listen to cash. They don't listen to ideas. Okay? So for this man to come in here and assist them, give them his money and everything, just to have clarity and just, but it's not a bad thing. And the Pierce Foundation, people have been saying good things about him. All right? Just that there are some gangs, there are some few gangs, that there are some few illiterate gangs who are hiding under Bamubad, okay, and committing so many crimes, which I pray that in the name of the Almighty God, Almighty Allah, that they're going to be revealed one day. Okay, it is always from them you hear that they collect truck. It is always them you hear that they collect 1.4 million. They collected so much amount of money. Comfy is making thousands of dollars just from Mubad. All right, and she's trying to act as if she's not making money by attacking other people. That is her method. All right. I will say this: whatever you are doing, just keep. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to stress yourself so much. Like me, who's here right now, they are waiting for me to make just a single mistake. Okay, and I'm not part of. I'm not. That kind of mistake is not part of me. I'm not going to call it mistake. If I go right now and defrauding somebody, I'm just a bad human being because I already have that knowledge that you cannot do this, you cannot do that. What Gurex went to do, Gurex went to get a truck. Okay, if this was me. If it was me who went to get that truck and take money from PS, right, they would have destroyed my image. But because it's Gurexin, because you are under Baba Mubad, you are allowed to do any amount of evil. All of them around Baba Mubad, they have one evil. They are paying their rent, they are paying their school fees. They are just there, okay, taking advantage of the illiteracy of that man. Okay? And when we said no, that there are more better ways to approach things. And we have continued to lament, we have continued to cry out to see that things are done appropriately. But because of their gain, okay, they try to want to attack those of us who are calling for the right thing to be done. We are not going to fight with them. That's why I keep telling people. Oh my God. A minute.
Now then, come back. I still want to hear your opinion. Let's remove the foundation out of it. Now talk about the way they are dragging PS. And Adenike is supporting the way they are dragging PS. But according to her, she's saying he's not an anti-justice, but she wants them to fine him. The way they fine you, when they said you sent your obo to Baba Mubad, did people not stand by you? Did people not fight for you? Did people not believe you that you did not send your obo to Baba Mubad? But now you are saying we should not embrace PS. Let's remove the foundation. Let's talk about when they are dragging people, when that person did not do anything bad. People give you their platform for you to vent And they try to rescue you, or even everybody put their support when they lied on you that you are sending your Obo to Baba. We embrace you. So what is bad? I don't even know that this PS matter will get to the foundation. If I know, I would have not put my mouth in the beginning. Me too, I don't want my name to be rubbish or to be out there in a very stupid way. But it is what it is. It gets here and I'm not going to back off. I am standing with it till, in fact, Toba ma baje ko baje, Toba de ma dasiku dasi, I'm standing and I'll stand my ground on it. But Madam Adenike, when they are dragging anybody that has no fault, no sin, no, me, I will continue to support that kind of a person. I swear to God Almighty. Even though you yourself, if they come out to come and lie on you, Madam Adenike, I will come out to come and support you when I believe you did not do that thing. You did nothing wrong. I will support you. I will embrace you. I will not fight for. If I know you committed that sin, I will not fight for you. But if you did not committed it, and I have my small platform, I will use my platform to fight for that person. What you know?
Adenike, can we do like this? Everybody have their opinion about every matter. Let us respect people's position and opinion.
Even if that person will come, sit down, spend 2 hours, let's talk.
Anyways, Adenike, I think this matter of the audio you are playing, if Adenike shares a strong view of how she wants to deal with it, let her deal with it the way she wants to deal with it. If you share a strong view on how you want to defend something, let it be your own. I don't want us to make this more bigger than what it is. She has expressed herself, whether she is half informed or fully informed about what has gone, but she has done what she has to do. So let us leave it like that. Let's move on. If you want to support whatever that is on, support it. One thing that every one of us have tried to say here is this. The More Peers Foundation was a spur of the moment, and it was created, and people supported it, and they wanted to work to help each other. Let it be. It has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. This has to do with people involved in justice for Mohbad. It's just like probably you find a business for me, or Paparano finds a business for me, and they contacted me and says, Aristocrat, this thing is going on, can you undo it? And I say yes. Will I say because we met on justice for Mohbad, I will not do the business? I'm going to do it. This is human being exists in a social setting, and it will always be. So for those who like the objective and what More Peers Foundation want to achieve, let them support it. Those who want to be the member, let them be the member. I am not a member of the foundation, but for those who want to create it, set it up, unless they have started the process of registering it, let them.
Why are you shouting?
It doesn't make us just fighting over nothing. Adenike, leave it the way it is.
Thank you very much, Aristocrat.
But it is so partial from you, Aristocrat, addressing only Adenike, and you never address Adenike. It is partial and it is not fair.
Aristocrat.
Adenike, if you don't want to understand, it's your business. If you still want to continue to drag it, it's your business anyways.
Aristocrat, can I just say something on this?
Aristocrat, there's one thing I also want you to get here, right? I think Adenike has every right to go after anybody who is intentionally maligning that foundation, who has got no proof. The same way those who said if you come for the GoFundMe, we come for you. Okay? This is a foundation that she believes in so much, and people should watch their mouths. Okay? Unless you have an evidence against that man, don't come for that man. If you don't have an evidence against him, you come for him. Whoever that will support him, who have the energy like you, they will drag you back on behalf of that man. So get ready. You mention his name, some will come for those who are capable, they will eat you raw. Just to mention his name alone, there's many people that I have blessed in this life that they cannot even stand you mentioning my name. Okay, so don't play. Okay, be careful what you're about to go into. That's what I will tell you. Okay. What is enough for the wise?
Mariano, let me just try to set this record. I was on that platform, right? And I'm interested in the last thing you said because it's something that we need to clear the air about. Now, when I went on that platform, I said Adenike has her own right to disassociate herself with any foundation. Okay. However, when I got to know the full facts of the matter, where the issue came in is Adenike overreacted, and it would not have become an issue between Adenike and a very wicked lady or Supreme and other persons, if not for the aspect where Adenike was of the opinion that Supreme should should watch PS from distance, and she wants to disassociate herself with Supreme and other persons listed. Okay. Now, when I came, I heard Supreme was saying that if Adenike wants to disassociate herself with her, she should go ahead and do it, because she has had several times also that she was not in alignment with you on certain things, and you had to drop her and all of that, and you people reconcile. However, the issue there is this: if Adenike's name was mentioned by any person suggesting that she has something to do with PS Foundation, it would have been okay if she comes on to just put out a disclaimer that she does not have anything to do with PS Foundation. If she wants to convince Supreme to also have a rethink, it should have been done behind doors, not online the way it was done. So when I studied their conversation, I realized that Supreme was trying to be defensive in the aspect that if Adenike does not want something, that does not mean that she should not want it too. And where you have a situation where certain persons are dragging your name and they associate you with certain persons, for you to come out and say that you are disassociating yourself with this person, you are impliedly saying that you agree that those other persons are guilty of what they were alleged to have done. And we all know that all this is about dragging. So that right is there. Every person can decide to associate or disassociate with any foundation, depending on whether or not you agree or you align with what the foundation is doing. Okay. However, Adenike overreacted. She took it to the level she was not supposed to take it to. And I think a simple apology would resolve this whole thing. Now, this issue, people should have it in mind that nobody is talking about PS Foundation, whether its objectives are right or not. That is not what is being addressed here. Okay? On my own, I have my own submissions, and I've made it clear that, okay, this PS had something to do with Kurexi and Baba Mubad and Co and all of that. So because he was rejected does not mean I will just accept him. And that was when I went and hammered on Supreme on that day, and I said, look, no matter what it is, stop saying that you support this person, you don't want to care what anybody thinks. But I didn't know that she was responding to what Adenike said where Adenike asked her to do so. I didn't know that was what she was responding to that day. So I was telling her that I misinterpreted her submission to the effect that she was just being biased because she just knows Pierce and she just don't want to hear anything, not knowing that she was responding to what Adenike said. Okay, so for me, a simple apology would resolve this whole thing. Nobody is trying to force anybody to be anywhere. Just the way you are here at the Supreme.
I didn't get to apologize to PS, right? Or who
you should apologize to Supreme.
PS Foundation.
That no, not PS Foundation. If she made any ill statement with respect to PS Foundation, that one is, I don't know about that.
Or to Adenike, which one? Who
other persons whose name were listed here. You understand? And other persons whose name were listed here. Okay, look, I didn't really mean that you are a bad person or this. Maybe I overreacted. I panicked. I don't want having my name dragged by some of these persons who don't have, any integrity to their name, and maybe I may not be able to, go back to have my own revenge on them and all of that. I have a name to protect. It would have been a different thing. But when
I think so that we don't overstretch it, amen. Let's not overstretch it. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Let me speak. It's my turn.
Can I say something before you?
No, it's my turn. No, it's my turn. It's my turn, and it's my case anyway. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. And I'm going to make some decisions.
It's not your case, so.
Huh? It is my case.
It's Aduke's case.
It is my case. Aduke's name was not even mentioned. And you were not there. And so, thank you, everybody. And I'm going to make a few disclaimers. And I'm going to make it unapologetically because I stand with PS. But I am not part of his foundation, but I support his foundation. Same way I stand with Ada. I am not part of his foundation, but I support and I align with other foundations' objectives, vision, and everything Ada represents. But I'm not a board member. I don't know anything about it. Okay? So also, I support PS, but I'm not part of the foundation at least. Not yet. Maybe in the future, not yet. So, what happened? Adenike said, my name and her name is being dragged. And I said, I don't give a shit about it. Adenike said she wants to distance herself from PS. She's a grown woman. And I told her, by all means, do that. But I stand with PS. She was angry. She said, this foundation thing should be done behind closed door. And I told her, you don't have the right to dictate where, how, when, to have it done. You supported Yomi. I did not. I didn't fight you. Resi said the guy is this. Somebody introduced somebody to Muyiwa, then Muyiwa to Greta. I don't give a shit about that long story. So complicated. I've got to know PS. I've had my interactions with PS. It has its weaknesses. So do I have my flaws. But when it comes to justice for Mohbad, I stand with PS. That was all that caused all this brouhaha. She wants to make a disclaimer. And she said...
wait. If it comes to his foundation, you stand with him. Or if it comes to Justice for Mohbad, which one?
Justice for Mohbad.
Okay.
Justice for Mohbad.
What is it related to Justice for Mohbad that makes you stand with him?
Hold on 1 second. Let me finish. Okay. Then I told her, I don't care. She said, Supreme, Lady Iris, you need to consider my brand. I don't give a shit about her brand or anybody's brand. Now only me waka come justice from Mobile. Why should I consider her brand before I align with PS? She want me to consider her brand because I'm aligning with PS and it's affecting her brand. I don't give a shit. And that's all I said. And I still do not give a crap about her or her brand. And she's still my very good friend. But when she was trying to sell me Yomi, I told her I don't want Yomi, nothing to do with Yomi. She supported Yomi. She went everywhere with Yomi. I never accused her of anything. I can stand alone. I don't know why we are here, but I still stand with PS. I trust him. He is not anti-justice. Stephanie, Adenike or her brand, I don't give a shit.
No. Then the artist is saying, do not fuel in fights. Those things are not good. And this are
no, she's spoiling it. She's spoiling it.
But you don't have to respond. You don't have to. You don't have to exchange that energy. You don't do that.
You know,
it is not okay. You see, these are the things. Let me say something, right? These are the things that I can look in people's
always blame me for everything. I don't like it. There's a limit to human endurance. I have endured enough injustice from Mobile. If you cross my way, I fire back. Okay? I'm not taking no more shit from nobody. Everybody should stay on their freaking lane. I don't give a damn. And stop blaming me. And you're afraid to block me over and over. I don't give a damn either. You drop me now, go open my platform. You know? I don't mind her doing whatever she gotta do. She doesn't even have to. And she told me, do I know if
let's move on. We don't encourage infights here, please. We have corrected what was wrong. What was wrong, we have corrected it, and we don't find joy in fighting against fellow friends. They are all good, our friends, and we've seen what was wrong, and we corrected it. Okay, please, let's not emphasize on that. We are using languages that shouldn't be used on fellow friends. Let's keep it friendly. There are friendly ways of making correction. I think it makes sense that way when we keep things friendly.
Let me say something before I go down. Operano and see. I was on a very wicked ladies platform. We were having a normal conversation and about what happened. Something just came up promptly. Nobody was thinking about foundation. It was just a mere like, let's help each other. How can we start helping each other apart from justice for Mobile? This is a separate idea. It's nothing concerning justice for Mobile. I don't know if Adenike is misinformed. This foundation just came up.
She's misinformed. Yeah, she's misinformed.
Thank you. She's misinformed. She has to calm down.
Like Amen says, she
So she has to calm down, get more to understand what this foundation is. Me, I'm not in support of foundation. I've never been in support of any foundation. But this one, when I heard the motive,
I think you supported African Foundation. You remember?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm supporting these peers because I believe what the motive of this foundation is to help even the less privileged, the people, not even people in Nigeria, people that are small scale, they want to start a business, they want to help them. It's a very good move. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It doesn't have anything to do with justice for Mobile. I understand where Adenike is coming because there's something Adenike said, that Comfy has tagged her with peers. Adenike, I'm sorry to say this. Why do you have to think about that lady? What the fuck do you care about that lady?
You know what played out there, right? What played out there is like Adenike doesn't have the mind for this dragging. Like, there are some people, right? They act like they have the girl, they have everything, the balls, they can take it, like they have that guts, right? But when it gets it, she was shaking and frightened by what the other group were saying about her,
Exactly.
So that was what made her feeling like, oh my God, I'm not gonna take. I can't do this no more. Like she would have had a thought in her head before she just went. On saying whatever. And me, I can easily understand those things. And when I approach the things like that, I will just want to, as somebody who understands the things that go on, on social media. Okay, I will not overflow it. Once I've detected where the mistake is coming from, not because she's jealous of PS Foundation, not because she wants anything to benefit from PS Foundation. It's just because of the heat at the moment. Okay, where people foundation itself at the moment since African Tea came with foundation. In fact, African Tea was open. So many people asking to foundation, and I think he's the one to be blamed. Because people don't know about foundation even till now. Some people don't know what foundation is and how it works. Okay, so we should blame African television. Why did he ever even talk about foundation? All right, because foundation is a very big problem. It's an causing problem, and so people are careful how they get attached to it. Yeah,
okay. Me too.
Hey, Club, John.
All right.
I will have to touch on another person to come on. I think you are like this your hairstyle.
We can't hear you very well.
Can't hear you, madam.
Can you hear me now? Am I
on your background?
You have to scream more.
On your background. We can't hear you.
Scream a little bit more, please.
You are too far from your mic.
Am I? Can everybody hear me?
You are too far from your mic, ma.
I'm here with my phone now. I'm not far.
You are in the breeze. Maybe you are by the beach. The noise is too much. The wind.
I am not. I'm inside my car.
Go on, let's hear it. Let's manage it.
Okay, thank you. Let me just say, I think everybody, if they can hear me now. One thing I want to bring out that I want to put first and foremost, I want to this platform because we know that.
Adenike, we can't hear you. This is not productive, please. You're gonna take us behind, please. Fix it. We're gonna continue it. Okay, we're gonna hear you. Please fix it. It's gonna take us behind. Next, please. Next person,
okay. All right.
We tried so hard to consider it, but it's not working. It's not taking us going bad. It's not good for everybody. Not keeping us waiting, and the stuff is not working.
Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna go on a different route, and it's on me. For me, Adenike, she's flogging this too much, and I don't think she needs it. And where the problem is, or where the problem came from my own observation, from a statement, it is because Mr. Grexy and Mr. Muiwa, at a point when they were mentioning Mr. Muiwa somewhere, people thought it was American Muiwa, not knowing that it's Mr. Muiwa. And a question at the time was, how did Muiwa and Mr. Grexy met? What is
Parano, your background is breezy. Your background.
Right. The reason she came out, for me, I think it was because she was trying to question how Mr. Pierce and Grexy met, and because she has heard about them in the past. So how come she is the one coming out now to be, opening a foundation and all of that? Now, Mrs. Adenike, for me, indecision is the problem here. She doesn't know if she supports the foundation, not by being part of the member or whatever, but, talk about the foundation in a good way or being neutral. Now, it's your choice. When you came out on a platform that day, I came up. I said, Adenike, you and Botija, you don't have to fight about this foundation stuff, right? I was there when this whole foundation was started. It was not deliberate or intentional. It was just a joke. From joke, it turned to, begin the fine name, like that. So if the foundation is being dodgy, they will have taken it behind the corner or behind the closed door, as you are saying, that we shouldn't be saying it in front of the camera. There's no big deal. There's no hidden or hanky panking. It's a free. It's a free choice.
Sorry, please, moderator should take charge. Take people down up. Okay, I'm gonna do something.
You understand? So, but for Mr. Adenike, I think she doesn't know if she supports peers or if she should back off. Now she kept saying she wants to come and exonerate her name. From that English, that I understand though. The only time you want to come out and exonerate your name is when somebody has mentioned your name and dragged your name with something, right? First of all, you are not part of this foundation. Why are you being bothered? I've heard Adenike saying that I've been on this social media for a long time. I know how it works. I know the game. I've been to fracas before. I know how it works. People buy Arabu. So if you know people buy Arabu, even if they mention your name with Mr. Pays, you should know that they're just mentioning your name to drag you. That shouldn't be a big deal to you, according to how long you've been on social media and how long you've been part of all these fracas and all of that, or know how it works. But the intention was different for me. The intention for me was to say, I'm not support this, but at the same time, don't let me castigate it too much so that it won't be like maybe I'm overdoing things. And at this point, we should always stand by what we believe. If you believe something, stand by it. If you don't believe it, come out completely and say, I am not supporting this and I'm not for this. But don't be saying, I want to come and exonerate my name as if somebody drag your name or somebody mention your name to be part of founder or this or that. Even the aristocrat and them, what's it called? Unbeatable or undisputed
diamond.
Undisputed diamond that was there. She doesn't give a fuck about whosoever that drag her name or whosoever mention her name. It's not a big deal. But her coming on Pariano this evening again to start this conversation in a way is not nice. Is to bring up another problem. And before you know it, the other people will be saying, look at them. Yeah, they are fighting about the foundation. That means that man is not pure. That means I don't know the man, but it does not mean that if they talk about that man is doing or what he has done for people that I've heard, I will not say certain things that I feel is right or wrong. We don't need all this dragging here, dragging there. I'm not part of this. What is it that we are not part of it? What is the big deal? If you don't want to be part of something, then keep quiet. You don't have to be coming to be, doing, I don't want to be mentioned. Even Paparian that does not do anything, they will mention his name. Even aristocrat, they will mention his name for doing nothing wrong. So people will just mention that Baby Riano is part of this, not knowing that it is Baby Riano, not Papariano. No matter what, they will still mention your name and drag your name. It's not today that Comfy has been putting people's picture on our platform and drag them and all of that. So why is Mr. Pierce one a big deal? And again, they've not mentioned your name and say you're part of the foundation or you're part of this, but you came out to come and say, I want to say I'm not part of the Kini. To me, it's not needed and it's not necessary and it's not a big deal. We are just doing this to cause problem up and down here and there. Not be by force to do foundation. If I get money, I go put. If I don't get, I go stay. But it's not me, I'll say, because people say, J Clock is always talking about this, let me come out and say, I beg you, I'm not part of this, so what the fuck? What is the big deal? So let us try and embrace peace. Nobody is fighting anybody here, and we should stop all this. I'm not part of this. I'm not. What is the big deal there? You don't be saying person don't carry gun, come collect money from your pocket. Thank you.
DJ Clock. I think Adenike, can you talk now? Now that you are back.
All right, thank you, my boss. I greet everybody. Justice for Mohbad. And for the people that we are looking for it, because I believe this is the platform. And thank you for this program, the platform that we are now. One thing I just want to say, I want to say something. You know, maybe the way we digest things in different way. Some people are taking it even, they don't really understand what we are talking about. This foundation of more foundation rather. This foundation has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. It does not connect with justice for Mohbad. He stand on his own. Because I don't know, somebody was typing in the comment section, why is it now that they want to do foundation when justice is not? It has nothing with justice for Mohbad. It has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. It's to help people that need help, and people that we have seen that they are more active. They stand for the truth in this justice for Mohbad. And to Madam Adenike, though I did not listen to the voice message, I was not in the program, I would just like to tell her, please be calming down. Try to calm down in everything. Please be calming down. Try to listen to both sides. If you are not clear with something, you don't really understand it, it's better for you to meet the person that can explain to you. Like J-Lock have said, some people have said already, we don't mean to, this foundation of it just came just like a joke. It's not like people sat down to say, okay, we are having a meeting, let's do it like, no, it just came like that day because I was there. And if you say that they are dragging you because of PS, what of me? My video is outside now. That's I'm vulture for Baba PS. And I'm ready to go and meet Baba PS next month. What will you do? Is it today they've been dragging you? Let's try. Nobody is judging you, Madam Adenike. Try to be calming down. And even I think if I'm not mistaken, I heard Bayo when Bayo was mentioning people's name. They did not mention your name. I was even thinking Bayo is going to mention my name because I was part of them. Even the article that this guy wrote, what's his name? K-Crown. My name was there, Gadagba now. Even if they mention your name, we still need to come together. This is it's like we are family. It's a family house. You need to ask ourselves that that we belong to each other. How does this thing go? And if you don't want to be part of it, you don't need to come out. It's like we are calling ourselves out, and for enemies to make mockery of us. Please, let's be calming down. Let's try to understand each other, and let's try to to digest things, mix it together. I'm not castigating you. I'm just trying to let you know that let's try to accept each other, and let's listen. Calm down when you want to, before we can talk. I don't have much to say. People have been saying the same thing, and I don't want to keep repeating myself. Let's just try to calm down. Mr. Pierce has come to stay. Me, I will support him more. The reason why I will support him is because by fire, by force, I want to meet that his father. By fire, by force. I'm supporting him. So let me hold on to my mind. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Madam Adenike. Who's next? African Television. Are you there? If you are not there, Chairman. Is Chairman there?
Yes, hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Chairman. Yes. Chairman, before you go ahead, I really want you to I want your submission to be educative. Educative in the sense that you need to present the More Pierce Foundation to us. Tell us the origin, how it came to, how it was battered, what you have been doing, and the plan of More Foundation and its relation with J4M. And tell us so that people can have better idea. Please, those who like to screen record, please screen record chairman's commentary so that we can educate other people. Maybe Adenike also, we have an opportunity to have a better grasp of what More Peers Foundation is about so that we will not be causing any form of hula baloo. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you, aristocrats. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen on the panel, commenters, and everyone. I salute you. I've been listening on the background, and with regards to what you just spoke about, Mr. Aristocrat, the trustee of the Mo Pierce Foundation have decided that they will be setting a date to come out and make a presentation to the general public on its own TikTok page. On its TikTok page. Once that date is set, we will circulate the information around, on our regular media, not just on TikTok, for an interaction with the trustee of the Mob Foundation. So when here today, I'm just here doing G4M and just normal, the way we normally speak. I wouldn't want to talk on that foundation until the set date is announced, and it will only be on the Mob Peers Foundation platform on the TikTok. I don't know if that is okay, sir.
Chairman, it's not satisfactory. Why I said so is this. Why I respect that the Board of Trustees will officially come out, but there are unofficial things. And because there is need for you also to prepare the ground before the foundation comes out, so that any form of ambiguity, any form of animosity, any form of acrimony that is existing now, or any form of misinformation, where some people are thinking, why are you talking of More Peers Foundation? Is it for justice for Mohbad? Is it with justice? You just need to clear those things so that we can clear the cobweb before we enter the room. It will not in full details, but just to allay fears.
All right, thank you very much, Aristocrat. Please permit me to say this. I've been saying that over and over again, and I'll say it again here, that More Peers Foundation is not affiliated, has no relationship, has no legal relationship or otherwise with Justice for Mohbad movement.
Please repeat twice.
More Peers Foundation has no relationship, has no affiliation, has no legal representation with Justice for Mohbad movement. The More Peers Foundation is a distinct and recognized institution, charity organization, registered with the government of Nigeria to undertake charitable works, economic empowerment, energy poverty alleviation, welfare for the needy in the society, and also for community development in Africa and in Nigeria. It has nothing to do with Justice for Mohbad. It has no relationship, no affiliation, no legal representation with Justice for Mohbad or its promoters in whatsoever shape or form. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I like that perfect, straight explanation of what it is. And I think those who have recorded it, we can go to town with it. Let's keep it as it is and wait for the day the foundation will come out on their platform. If you are interested, be part of it. And if you have people that need to be empowered, you can go and meet them. It is not fighting for justice for Mohbad. It is a distinct organization that is fashioned to help people that need help, the needy, the indigent, the people that really needs help. And this is what they want to do. All naysayers, shut up and wait for better information. Please go and do things that will be productive. If you are for justice for Mohbad, face it. For foundation, it is empowerment. And as chairman have said, it will be registered under Nigeria. Please, we don't want any form of discord on the premises of justice for Mohbad, or we want to insult someone because they formed a foundation to help people. Let's separate things and let's leave it. Please, please, please. Thank you very much. Any other African TV? Can you comment now? African television, are you there? If you are not there, sound out.
So are you there?
Salsos and Jack have not talking. I've not spoken. I think if Salsos is not here, maybe Jack can go ahead.
Wait, Jack, I want to use this opportunity to apologize to Madam Adenike. If I have offended you in any ways, I am so sorry. I love you. I swear, you are one of that mommy that I love. But oh, do me go, and I'm disappointing. But what's in love?
Okay, Oshe. Oshe, ẹnu já wáyà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tiẹ̀ ṣe rí. O máa búyàn láàárọ̀, o ti máa ṣe ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ lérọ̀lẹ̀. Ẹ ṣáà máa ṣe lọ.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Jack, are you so crap? Ṣáwọn ò bú wa ni, wọ́n bú mi ni, wọ́n sọ pé àwọn bad people ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tún padà lọ sí square one o.
Ẹnu ẹ̀ yìí ṣáà náà ni.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Aristocrat, Chairman.
Jack the Sparrow.
Paparian. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, what I just want to say is we should please not fight one another over anything. There's any misunderstanding, we should find a more proper way to address them and find a way to make peace. And again, I want to say something again is that we should also have it at the back of our mind that we need to model the kind of behavior that we expect from others and the kind of behavior that we feel some other people are doing that we feel they shouldn't do because we feel it is wrong. For instance, you see, people, don't forget, we are, as individuals, we are responsible for our own actions. So I believe that we should just allow people to express themselves, express whatever it is that they want to express. That has to do with them. And whichever way they express it, look, for instance, whatever it is that Madam Adenike could have said, even if she says something that probably some of us or anyone will feel is not proper or doesn't really sit well about the foundation, I believe that the foundation owner, Mr. Pez, can actually find a way to actually sort out that with Madam Adenike. Because take for instance, since the foundation is not part of has nothing to do with Mohbad's Justice for Mohbad movement, you know, let's say for instance, if he decides to take any action, I'm just saying, just an example, hypothetically speaking now, against Madam Adenike. Madam Adenike is not going to run to anybody to ask for support or funds to defend herself, even legally. You get what I'm saying now? So it's going to be between her and Mr. Pierce. So personally, because you see, there's a behavior that those who support Baba Mohbad and those who support Wunmi, they exhibit that we can't fathom it because it is unreasonable. And that behavior is somebody, as we're here now, expressing ourselves, and then somebody will come and start attacking. Why are you talking about Baba Mohbad? Why are you talking about Wunmi? Why the people that we're talking about, are they not alive? Don't they have mouths? They can take up anything legally against anybody. And everybody is responsible for your action. If I do something, I'm responsible. So the point I'm trying to make is that the behavior that those people are exhibiting, that we are condemning, we are saying that this is not proper. We too, somehow, we are not exhibiting it now. Because if you now start going after anybody because they have expressed themselves in a certain way that you feel does not sit well with you, that's the behavior we're exhibiting. Because at the end of the day, Mr. Pez is a man, is an adult, Madam Adenike is an adult. They can both address the issue, either amicably or legally, and none of us will be involved except those that are in the foundation. So that's all I'll just say. Please let us just.
Good evening, everybody. Aristocrat. Good evening. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I greet the house. The first thing I want to say is about Adenike behavior, and also then I'll talk about the foundation. But let me start with foundation. I thought I heard, and I stand to be corrected, I thought I heard chairman say registered in Nigeria. And Aristocrat came back and said to be registered. So I like clarification on that for the audience, because when chairman spoke, my hearing was to registered in Nigeria, but Aristocrat came back and said to be registered. But for me, it doesn't matter. If the foundation is truly not involved in justice for Mohbad, like chairman said, I think that would be an injustice itself. It would be an injustice itself if your objectives does not cover justice for Mohbad. And the reason being that, for the better part, to the best of my knowledge, this foundation was initiated by Justice for Mohbad activists. The activists on Justice for Mohbad came together in support of a man who has been single-handedly helping justice for Mohbad. It's like giving birth to a baby in a town, and you now remove the town from the origin of the baby. So this is my advice to the board of trustees. If you are actually in your objectives for whatever reason, you are trying to remove justice from Mohbad, have a good meeting and think properly, because this Mopias Foundation was created out of justice for Mohbad, if my information is correct. And personally, I support the Mopias Foundation in a humanitarian effort and inclusive of justice for Mohbad. I have my 1000% support, because lean on me, we help each other. Lean on me when I'm not strong. Lean on me when I'm down. That's what the Mopias Foundation is doing, helping people. And anybody born of a woman on this earth that is against such noble acts, they need to stop the oxygen supply, because we need more oxygen for good people. Now, bravo to Mof PS Foundation and bravo to all the trustees. I've just given you my advice. Now, let me address Adenike. Adenike is my beloved sister, and Supreme is darling, as you all know, on TikTok. I am happy the way Supreme responded to Adenike. Supreme, if you're listening to me, I'm proud of you. No nonsense. We shoot straight from the hip. We tell it like it is. Now, Adenike, in my opinion, is overwhelmed. Adenike is overwhelmed by the events of things with all these name-calling people. Maybe they are getting to her spirit. Because you saying what we are doing on Justice for Mohbad is affecting your business, that is more like a sabotage to us, my dear Adenike. Justice for Mohbad has affected a lot of people's personal lives. Justice for Mohbad is affecting people's business. People are not going to work when they're supposed to go to work. People are hiding in toilet even when they're at work. Marriages are in disarray because of Justice for Mohbad. So, my dear, your singular experience should not be a motive for people that reason like you to now begin to worry about how they talk, what they say. If you think anybody in particular is saying anything that is not noble, you have a duty to call that person one-on-one. You see, there is a time and a place for everything. There is a time, you're a Bible woman, you're a church-going woman. There is a time and place for everything. You going on social media and disassociating yourself from those who call you sisterhood, those who call you anaconda, and those who call you true justice fighter, for me, you are falling short of expectation. If anything has happened to you, so integral for you to speak, you know the main people that are talking on Justice for Mohbad, or you can address it without disassociating yourself. People like Lenchi has withdrawn from Justice for Mohbad. Do you know why? Maybe personal things that he didn't want to bring to the surface. And he's walked away quietly, nobly, doing whatever he's doing and still sending videos here and there. But he did not come to discredit what the entire group is doing. But you did, Adenike, my sister. You throw all of us under the train, saying we are affecting your business. I am African TV. I've been affected over 200,000 euros in Justice for Mohbad, and it's nobody's business. And I'm not coming to tell anybody I'm losing money because I'm in Justice for Mohbad. Because there is a place and time for everything. If you know that you can't stand the smoke, get out of the kitchen nicely, nobly, so that you don't create enemies amongst those who love you. What you did, Adenike, shooting from the hip, is unacceptable. It's more or less throwing us under the bus, and those who call themselves our enemies, because we don't have enemies, those people are now probably saying, yes, they have succeeded, they are dismantling us, we are fighting each other. That's what you gave them. You empowered those people yesterday or whenever you did that, your presentation. So, my dear sister, apologies would be in order because we love you. And nobody is forcing you to be in Justice for Mohbad. If the kitchen is too hot, the smoke is too hot for you, step out. If we don't hear from you, every now and then people will call you, how are you, how are you? But don't come and discourage people and say they are affecting your business. Your business is just one out of hundreds of business. Not even business, marriages, families. I walk down the street, people call me Baba Mohbad in my neighborhood. They are shouting on me, Baba Mohbad, Baba Mohbad. Do I want people to be calling me? No, but now me put myself inside. So, my dear, if the kitchen is too hot, jejely, day your day. But don't discourage us and make it look like you have to tell people how to behave, how to talk, what to talk. No. That's the problem we have. People trying to tell other people, grown people, how to do their things. Now they're trying to tell more peers how to do their own foundation. Who gave you guys the law that it must be your way?
gone past that aspect now. And
my brother Ahmed, I don't know what you got past. Hold on, this is my first time. Ahmed, this is my first time voicing on this issue. So if you've gone past it, just enjoy it. Let me throw my own advice there. And when I land, you can come up with where you are. You know. So the truth is, in Justice for Mobile, I have found people trying to tell people how to do their thing. Now my money, now me want do Justice for Mobile. Now me want do foundation. Now you come they tell me how to do it. You want to teach me how to talk, when to talk, where to sit? No, guys, day your day. Let people day their day. We have a common interest. Doesn't mean you're now lord over anybody. It doesn't give you that right to tell your own friends that they're shaming you because of them. You're getting in trouble. I didn't like that, you know. And I hope that my advice here is coming as annoying. When we shoot from the hip, we tell the truth the way we see it. So that's my opinion. And Supreme, thank you the way you stood your ground. Day your day, a day by day. If you don't like what me they do, if I make you look bad, walk away from me. It's not a cult. It's not a ritual that you must drink the water that I drink. So that's my advice. And more PS Foundation, I did behind now. Anywhere when I need me, I did with you now. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Okay, so do I have the platform to speak? Okay, thank you, sir. I came up because of I just wanted to make one or two statements, if it's okay. First of all, I think Nigeria as a nation. Nigeria as as a country, have the rights to endorse as many philanthropists, as many foundations as it seems. So, and I think I do not know this guy called PS. I've never spoken to him before, but I think I had an opportunity to listen to him on Aristocrat, platform, and I think I heard him very well. And I think there's a lot of controversial, there's a lot of controversy, when it comes to, Mr. Pierce. I don't have problem with his foundation, and I'm not against him helping the less privileged. But the problem I have with him is conflict of interest. Okay? So at what point did you decide to set up this foundation? Did you set up this foundation because of Mobad's, Justice for Mobad, or you set it up for a different purpose? And I do heard that is a political, aspirant. He wants to be, in the political, system, the Nigerian political system, which is okay. So, but I think that if you have a foundation and you want to help other people, I think you need to take it to a different platform. I'm sorry, and I don't mean to upset any one of you. If you have a foundation, and I have other things that I do, I'm very, very involved, but I never bring it to anybody's platform. I never talk about it. When I come on the platform, I just talk purely about Mobad. So if he has a foundation, I think what he needs to do to avoid conflict of interest, he need to let it be a different entity entirely from what is going on. Okay? So if you want to talk about your foundation, you want to talk about helping the less privileged, you want to empower anyone, I think you should take it away to a different platform. You should open a different platform. We should not, it should be different from what we're doing. All right. So, and I respect what he's doing. I like what he's doing. And I like how he's trying to how he's trying to help the less privileged. But the question to be asked is this: is there any motive behind this? According to what I've heard, I've listened to, I'm not somebody that involved myself in, all this, BS, but I come to speak on Mobad a lot. But my point is, I've seen a lot of stuff about how this guy has helped other people, and at the end of the day, he's going into people's DM and he's talking about how he has assisted other people. And I have spoken on Supreme's platform, and I said that whoever he has helped need to return his money, because he's doing well by helping you, regardless of how he chose to do it. But the point is, you need to return his money, and that was my take, and I forgot about it. But I just have a problem
But and I think I've heard one person clarify this issue that justice for Mohbad is not PS Foundation. Whatever the foundation is, Moss Foundation. Which is okay, but take it away from Mohbad's justice, because when it comes to seeking justice for Mohbad, it's a serious thing. This involves the government and this involves the society. This has nothing to do with any foundation that anyone is trying to create. If you are creating a foundation, it should be solemnly for justice for Mohbad, on how to find justice for this guy. Okay, then when it comes to Adenike and Supreme, they are both adults. They are matured, lovely, two lovely women. They have the right, to speak on, or say how they feel about issues. And they should not be shut down on how they feel. Adenike have the right to speak. And I heard Adenike, what I heard Nike said was that she does not want her name smeared all over the internet because she has kids. And I do respect that. And Supreme is a wonderful fellow. I think we've missed this up. And, to me, to people like me, it's very, very annoying. We are talking about an homicide case. Somebody died here, for goodness sake. And this guy is still laying out there in the cold. You have people like me who come on Papariano often just to listen to him, just to hear what does Papariano have to say about this. What is the next thing? What is going on? And I put my take. And all we hear about is some unnecessary things that it's not just necessary, it's sickening. Take your foundation to a different platform and talk about it. If you need to help people, take it away from what we're doing. I'm sorry. I do not need to step on anyone's toes. I apologize. Thank you.
All right, Adedoyin, thank you very much. Let me quickly make Amen. Wait. Let me quickly just let me finish. You say your own. Let me quickly address what you started with. I don't have business with whatever Adenike and Supreme are having, but that is something that we need to understand, and I think it's good that Adedoyin heard our opinion. I think some other people also share that sentiment. Number one, let's get some things straight. I don't know for Papariano. My platform is not for justice for Mohbad. My platform is Aristocrats Enclave. And I discuss anything and everything I choose to discuss about. That is number one. Now, and the platform is made for people. It's like, and this is my personal opinion, platforms are like media houses. A media house is not made for a political party. Neither is it made for a business. It is made for everybody. So the job of a media house is to be a platform where people can engage and share their opinion. What is different is the listeners or the participants. Now, More Peers Foundation came on Aduke's, that is Very Wicked Woman's platform. And the name of the platform is Very Wicked Lady. It is not Justice for Mohbad platform, or Baba Mohbad, or Omo Mohbad, or Aburo Mohbad. He has nothing as Mohbad written as the name. So it will be wrong when someone might have the thought to say, you are bringing another matter. No, it is that person's platform. And if an host entertain a discussion, leave them. It is a platform. That is number one. Number two, Mr. Pierce. Let's get this right. And I'm saying this because I was there. Mr. Pierce is not the one that founded More Pierce Foundation. Let us get it right. It was a spur of the moment where people were having discussions, and when they had discussion, they felt, oh, someone is being gracious, helping people, but people seems to be ingrate. Why not let's come together and see how we can help people for real? And they were discussing, and in their discussion, they came with the name More Pierce. And chairman was the one that mentioned that name. And chairman said they will see what they will do in making sure that foundation is created and is legalized so that whatever contribution anyone on that platform might have made will be well managed and it will be purposeful. So if someone now comes and say it is on everybody's platform or anyone that walks in when they are talking about justice for Mohbad, they must only be talking for justice for Mohbad, that would be wrong because you are now telling them what they should be talking about.
Okay, so
just let me finish, man. Just let me finish, man. Further explaining, Mr. Chairman, who, by the way, I'm not a More Pierce Foundation, neither am I a board member. I was there when it happened, and that is why I am making contribution. Chairman, before he came up today, has made some commentaries in the comment section. He said even Mr. Pierce did not know they use his name, but he had to go and discuss with him, and he gave approval, use my name, and for using my name, I will contribute X amount. But it's not part of the foundation. This set of people want to use it for a purpose, a philanthropic purpose, to help people that are in need. Yes, justice for Mohbad, we are helping Mohbad, and it has become a public. There are people that are talking in Mohbad, there are other people. And if we want to talk of a foundation is never created for now. It is created for future. And when you make vision statement of businesses, you are not talking of your present, you are talking of your future. So if a foundation like this is coming up and they are making philanthropic movement, empowerment, helping people in need, wherever they find it, their board, their wherever, we go through it and they see what they will do, and they will be the one to go and source for it. Let us leave them. It does not matter where it originated. What matters is the service to humanity. Also, chairman have said here that the board will come out on a date where they will fully talk about More Pierce Foundation on its own platform, and they will invite people. So when and he has said it has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. So I wouldn't want us, I'm not saying for Adedoyin and for other people that share such sentiment, I wouldn't want us to categorize this that it is justice for Mohbad. No. It is them that have created it. Let us all pause. If you want to be part of what they want today, they said it is an empowerment thing to help people that need it. Wait, if you want to support such thing, when they come up on their own platform, when they've gotten their documentation, they perfected everything, and they come out on their platform and tell us who the board member, who the member, the trustees are, then you can join them. But to say that on someone's platform that they discuss someone and we are saying it must be justice for Mohbad, I see that as a way of delegating what people can use their platform for. I have a vision for my platform. Adenike that we use our platform did not condemn it, and because she did not condemn it, I don't think anybody should condemn it. It is an idea that was started for humanity, and let us take it as such. Thank you very much. Amen. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, Adenike, please let me come in.
Amen, please. I will just get that.
We don't understand. I just want to make this submission before I drop. Okay. This issue of this foundation, I want people to understand something. This foundation, though not registered solely for the purpose of justice for Mohbad, does not mean that part of the objectives that will be contained in the constitution of this foundation cannot cover what can have an effect on justice for Mohbad. For example, the act of sponsoring that petition with respect to empowerment can fall under charitable act. Because the name of Pierce is involved in the foundation does not serve as a bar and does not serve as a ground to discriminate that foundation from participating in a particular activity that the foundation see that it is needed for them to come in and assist. Even if tomorrow Pierce Foundation is registered, because the name of Pierce was used, or even because Pierce is part of the trustees, does not serve as a valid ground to discriminate the foundation from assisting whoever wants to help in justice for Mohbad. Okay, so Pierce Foundation, if registered, wants to contribute to say, okay, do another protest because it's still taking too long, and then we say because Pierce had something to do with Baba Mohbad and Gurezi, and they came out to lay some allegations which we have not verified, or any person has not verified, then we discriminate the foundation on that ground. You are free to decide to say, if Pierce Foundation wants to come into justice for Mohbad on your own, you want to say, okay, because I don't like Mr. Pierce and his name is used, and I don't like Supreme or any other person, and she's associating with Mr. Pierce or the Pierce Foundation, I'm not going to, rain my support for them. For whatever reason, you can bring out your allegations. You can say because you feel that Pierce will have certain, effects on other members of the trustees and all of that, and for that you don't want to trust this foundation to do the right thing. But that will come in at that point, but it does not serve as a complete bar from that the foundation cannot do something charitable in line with justice for Mohbad, or to assist in anything that has to do with justice for Mohbad. So that is what people need to understand. The foundation is not solely meant for justice for Mohbad, but its objective, being charitable, can cover one or two things that has to help or assist in getting justice for Mohbad. So they stop the discrimination. Any person saying right now,
okay, so can I come in a little bit, please?
Discrimination.
Okay, hold on, please. Can I come in?
If you don't want to have anything to do with Pierce Foundation,
okay,
make it clear when they want to come into something that you feel from your own view that, okay, I don't want to have something with Pierce Foundation, or I don't want to support this foundation because of the trustees that I know, or because I know this record. But allow other people to do.
okay.
And allow them.
So first of all,
to
I
have
mean,
their
amen.
things they want to have their things.
Amen. Hold on.
Please, man, please, if you don't mind, just give me a second. Amen. I think you've spoken well. So now, if you know foundation is linked to community. And the community and the foundation is to execute. So now, when you're talking about a foundation, from what you've learned so far, I am not in any way disrespecting or in any way disassociate. I mean, I have the right to dissociate myself because I don't know what this is all about, apart from what I'm hearing. So now, when it comes to, what is going on right now, you have so many of us who are so passionate, who are so involved, okay, with what is going on about justice for Mohbad, who has gone above and beyond, if you don't understand that. So now, I do not have a problem with Mr. Pierce executing his ideas, or you guys executing your ideas and putting Pierce as a foundational leader. That is not a problem, and that's not what we're talking about. What I see here, this is a controversial, his name has been very, very controversial, and I'm sorry to say that, in regards to some women out there who have come out to lay allegation against this guy. They've laid solid allegations against him. And I do not, I'm not, I do not, I mean, I will not tell you neither do I believe or don't believe what they are saying. But I am saying if you're going to create a foundation, you don't want to surround it with controversy. And that's the point. If you surround your foundation with controversy, I don't know how long that will last.
Adenike, I think we should leave that to those who want to form it.
Thank you.
So hold on, sir.
Sincerely speaking,
even your
leave it to those who form the foundation. It shouldn't be your business. It shouldn't be your business. And And you just said something. You said some people came with solid. Adenike, you said some people came with solid allegations.
Amen. Please be civil. Please, if you don't mind.
Adenike, you said some people came with solid. You said some people came with solid allegations, but you don't know if they are true. So let it be allegation until wait. Just let me finish my statement. Just let me finish my statement. If you see it as a strong allegation, and the people that came together and suggested a foundation of empowerment, and they are putting the name of Pierce in it, I think it should be their ethic. And I would, because the more we discuss about this, we will be tearing things to pieces that we might not be able to repair. So when the organization comes out, let them come and explain. You can then question them then.
I mean, aristocrats, sir. I'm sorry, please. I have a cake in the oven. I'm trying to make my statement. So just to reinstate this, I am not doing. Neither is. I love that. He's stepping. He's trying to reach out to the needy. I suggested that. Okay, and I spoke on a Supreme's platform, and I suggested that. Okay, I don't have a problem with what you do. Hold on, please. I don't have a problem with what you guys are doing. I don't have a problem with it. But my thing here, if you understand what I'm saying, and I want to say it one more time, is that I am solemnly for justice for Mohbad, and I don't understand what you're doing. What I'm saying is there should be a bit of interest when it comes to you in this foundation. That's fucking right. You said you have a platform, and I've been there before, and you talk about like marriages and things and whatever, and I've heard you spoken so many times. I have a problem with that. And I do have a problem if there's a conflict of interest. Yes, I have the right, 100% right, to openly do whatever I want to do. He's a full-fledged man. If he has the money to set up a foundation, so be it. And nobody should question that. But
you're still not getting it. It's not Pierce that formed this foundation. It's not Pierce. It is not Pierce that formed this foundation. They are only using his name. I have given approval for them to use it. He wasn't the one that came out to play it. Hold on, I have explained this an up-to time. You are not listening.
Now you want to explain, Mr.
You are not listening.
Give me 1 minute. Don't text 1 minute. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Stephen Lawrence Foundation.
Hi, Chairman. Before you go ahead, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, good.
Are you aware of Stephen Lawrence Foundation?
No.
Okay, there's a guy that was stabbed to death or something like that. And there's a foundation after his name. He didn't even know something was created for him. Even the parents were not involved. But later, they called him later. Okay, so it's not a far-fetched issue when an establishment is named after an individual that has traces of the objectives of that organization. I don't think it's far-fetched. Okay? I'm boldly saying to you and to everyone on this platform that Mr. did not even know about Olumiwa Pierce Adewumi. Has nothing to do with this talk, the idea, the bet. It has nothing to do. But because of his philanthropic nature and the objective of the foundation, it was named after his philanthropic nature, Mo Pierce. That we have to go back and go and seek advice and forgiveness. I don't use your name for waiting or concern you. And it's blessing. He gave his blessing. Okay, fine. No problem. No problem. You go use it. I give you go ahead to do it. And he said, okay, for that, I am donating X amount into that foundation. Okay. And he has spoken to a lot of his friends outside this platform. He even donated into that cause. Okay, so I think the lacuna here is that name, Mokia's Foundation. No, that's not, it's not the one that founded it. It's not the one that established it. It was named after its philanthropic nature. And also he brought into the idea and he gave his blessing. What I just said before that is, I wouldn't come here on any platform talking about Mopia Foundation. No, Mopia Foundation has his board, has his platform and everything, and they will go there and do whatever they want to do on their platform, and whoever wishes to be part of them can join them there. But anytime you see me here, please, I think come here to come and be speaking about Mopia's Foundation. It has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Well spoken, and I think I understand it. Thank you so much. You've clarified this, and I think I get it. It's okay. Thank you so much.
Right. Can I, just for 1 minute? Well, everybody used to aim in this life to do good. If you're expecting something good, if your chance to be able to do good, do your best. Now, I'm also announcing my own foundation. Any roses, anything that can come to my TikTok. And I think it's high time we start to encourage ourselves instead of discouraging ourselves to start helping people because TikTok gifts is not from stones. It is from your hard-earned money. And if you are able to give your pastor tithes, then I think you are entitled to own a foundation. So don't let anybody lie to you. You can do it. The time is now. Maybe that is what us coming together, accountability is going to be all about. The truth is every foundation they are liable under the law to pay, to be accountable. So don't let anybody fool you. You have sent somebody gifts, you have done charity, you've sent lion, you've donated money. Anyhow, it is a foundation aim and objective. So do it. Don't let anybody stop you. And I'm challenging everybody. Chairman Foundation, Papariano Foundation, Adenike Foundation, Sam Foundation, Illuminati Foundation, who will talk you in this app foundation, because we are not stingy people, we are all givers. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So I want to say
this foundation. Somebody next. You are not the only one now. Protest want to talk to now.
I'm going to step down. I want to say thank you to Aristocrat.
Thank you, Adenike.
And thank you for Papariano for the clarification.
All right. Adios. Thank you very much.
Please, Aristocrat, let me know when you're coming.
Okay. All right. I'll be very fast. I just want to one opinion of all this thing going on. Actually, when I first heard about this stuff was Supreme's platform. I think it was lazy the other night that they had a discussion, and Mr. Pierce donated a certain huge amount of money that they are trying to take certain individuals on our team. That is Adenike, Baby Riano, and Ayofe. They were trying to empower them, things like that. And I was moved. And I felt touched, and also did a little bit too. But all of a sudden, because the name Mr. Pierce was mentioned in it, everybody turned it upside down. And it begins to ask, is it wrong to help people? I mean, we came together. I would have left it up a long time ago. I've met beautiful people on this platform that we've discussed together, we've advocated together, we've agitated together for justice. But if it comes in my power, within my own need to help other people, to uplift other people, and make them happy, I will do it. I don't care what the enemy says. If the likes of Kofi are not happy that I'm helping someone, that is helping someone amongst us to have a better life, if it makes them feel sad, it's none of my business. I do not have approval. My approval is to see my fellow people who understand who I believe are the same mentality that they have a better life like I do. And that is why I appreciate Mr. Pierce. I think about business. But and it's the good he was given that people never appreciated. And I'm asking the guys that started, I know, I'm sorry to put this in, we started with Adenike, Briano, and Ayofe. The next person, please, I'm nominating on my own place is Natural. She is another wonderful person that I've met on this platform, and I want us to help her. She's a very working lady. And I'm asking the organizers, please, the next batch of people that need to be helped on this platform is Natural. I don't care about what other people is. Someone said pepper them. This is not about pepper them. This is about helping. It's not every time we come here and just be arguing, talking, and agitating about justice. It's high time we start helping each other. There's limited time on this life. Tomorrow, the breath can be gone. Today, that the breath is in us, let us help each other. Do not care about what everybody says about you. Do not care about approval of anybody. Your approval does not add any pound or penny to the bank account. But my conscience, my God will bless me if I'm able to help another person out of poverty. And if someone is not happy about that and is going injustice, you are we came into injustice to make money. If we come together and move someone out of poverty, to empower someone out of a life that's full of pain. But then it's almost success. I was on TikTok when I almost success had an issue somewhere in Iraq. As Nigerian, I felt ashamed that a fellow Nigerian like me can get up to go to Iraq for a living. And if I can come together with people and move someone out of that dungeon, we have so many of us here living in Libya, living like slaves in Libya. I'm not on TikTok, I'm agitating about justice, and people are still suffering, and we cannot do anything to help them because we do not get the approval of certain lunatics. It makes no sense to me. It's not only we came on, maybe we got just about us together. Justice does not mean that we have to live by justice throughout our association together. If we cannot help each other, then what sense it is? What sense is in it? And we've seen on this platform that people have done goodwill to them, and rather than paying with good, they pay them evil. I do not care whatever message that I'm going to, but it did goodwill to them. And why do you have to turn them? Turn into an evil person. It makes no sense. And now someone is now creating all this. It's not about charity. Let charity, whatever charity, it's not about charity or a foundation. This is about helping one another. It's not about coming every day and be talking about justice. Justice that we talked about 1 year that was still stagnant. But people are suffering. Do we know how many of us here listening to it? Do they know where they're going to get their next meal in Nigeria? If we cannot help each other, how many times have we thought of helping each one another? Have we asked next one of your friends commenters, are you okay? Hope you're fine. But rather, it's people do justice every time. And when someone brings up a good noble idea, we castigate the person and call the person down. Let's help each other, please. I beg every one of you. Let's leave the hate alone. Let the hate people who feed from hate, who get energy from hate, let their hateful energy, let them go away. We are no longer part of them. Let's all build a better association together. That's just all about. Just about. Please, I don't understand all this argument about them. Someone, you don't have to bring a foundation about charity into a platform of justice of that. It makes no sense. Let the dead bury the dead. We'll continue fighting for justice, but we will help each other. It doesn't matter what. Thank you.
Yeah, Rotex. Right. For me, I think the moment we all realize that in this life, we will always have some hypocrites around us, then once you know that, you wouldn't need to stress yourself anymore. You see, I've heard this particular statement more than 20 times from some panelists. I'm not complaining about the foundation, but I love the foundation, but I'm not against foundation, but what is that but got to do with anything if not that we are trying to do abosi? We need to stop all this hypocrisy and at the same time trying to be good or trying to appear nice, but inside your heart is bleak, too dark, but trying to funkify it to make it look like you're not being nasty or being evil-minded. Somebody came out to have fun on platform. From fun, it turns to let's organize this, let's do this, let's that. And like joke, it turned out to be something productive. And afterwards, because some people have different opinion, they begin to come up with stylishly negative energy towards that foundation because they feel like, oh, I don't want to support this, but at the same time, I don't want them to feel like I'm not in support of it. So I would say, oh, although now the lady said, I've heard so many good things about this man, but because his name is surrounded by controversial, what is that? If you want to be a shaka, be a shaka. If you want to be a choko, be a choko. Where you stand, we need to stop all this being biased and being hypocrites. Despite all the mago, all the blabbing about this Mr. Page, no one has ever come out to say he paid me to do evil towards the next person. Me personally, what I've heard about him is Mr. Page called me. He said, you and that person, if you stop fighting now, let us become one. You and this guy, why do you guys like to fight too much on platform? Let's stop it and let's correct it now. Oh, somebody called for help. He helped them. Forget the fact that he was giving out information about who he helped. Stop with all these nonsense excuses. Look at the good thing PS has done. Measure it before you come out to start talking. How many of you saying this is not the right time to help? And how many of you has come out to help your fellow panelists that knows that they are going through struggle? Example, Prime Boy, when they were brainwashing him on Latin's platform,
another platform saying that run for that man, it's anti-justice, it's this. But guess what? The same person that they asked him to run for has been the one paying for his legal representation. To now see where people, they're the same people saying, if you see prime boy lawyer, that guy na genius. That guy na that guy bring the work. If not for prime boy's lawyer, I they ask question, this and this. But the moment they know the person behind prime boy's lawyer like this, they change bounds. People, are we crazy? If you want to stand for truth. If you want to be biased, let us know where you stand. It is not a big deal. Okay, somebody saying, how come you are bringing a foundation for justice for Mohbad? You should tell your platform. You were not there when this particular foundation was birthed. Now, do you know maybe it was on his platform or somebody who loved him platform? But you came out just because of the narrative you heard. You started saying certain things, going off point. Okay, my name is Illuminati, right? Me personally, I'm a member of Freemason. I'm proud of it. If I come out one day on my platform and start pitching about Freemason, how good they are, how great, how they're supporting the society, you say, why are you talking about Freemason? You should be talking about justice for Mohbad. For what? When I open TikTok, did anybody tell me who to talk about or how to use my platform? No. I can talk about any goddamn thing that I want to talk about on my platform. It should be your problem. People castigated Mr. Pierce, this man is this. But guess what? Up until now, they can never bring out where he has called Mr. A to say, go to house, go and tape him, go and record him, go to Umi's platform or go to Umi's house, go and record her. Or you will never hear anybody saying that apart from he's giving her money, he's giving her money, he's giving her money. So please let us stop being hypocrites. Aristocrat has explained, Chairman explained also what the foundation is all about, how it came about, the mission and the purpose. Because people choose to want to twist it and still try to, come in a different way to make it look like something dodgy is going on. I beg, let us stop this attitude. Because I'm here for myself. If I tire, I go turn off my TikTok, I go do something else. Let us try and respect every individual's lifestyle. If they want to help, let them help. Not a big deal.
Please, can I call you?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Minister. Aristocrat, please. I because I'm suggest that people who come to this platform to talk should be people that we have seen their face, that they can show their face. It's very important. I know when the foundation was founded on wicked late. It was a chat of friends. I think Adenike was there. I don't want to call. Anyway, they all know who was the chairman was there. And Pierce wasn't there. And it was founded. And they founded it. And they came to use 3 people. Aduke was the first one. The conversation started before I got there. And it went on. And later, Pierce was, I won't say invited, but Pierce came up. And the people who are talking about these things started the way that Pierce was being related. How the people get I thank God that Adenike was, I won't say among, has contact and she has been talking to Pierce, Adenike and Victoria. And these two people don't about anything bad about Pierce. And this foundation was created. I was there with my invisible antenna. None of the people that created it, including Undisputed, says anything that it will be about justice for Mohbad. It was purely to help each other, humanitarian. And I believe that because everybody agreed that was on the panel, agreed that Pierre was just trying to help these people. 2.5 million, 600,000, the 400,000, the trust, the this and that. Why is it that they could not name Adenike as the recipient of Pierce money? But Adenike have known Adenike have dragged Pierce about 2 or 3 weeks before then. Why is it them that choose to drag Pierce? Why are they the ungrateful ones? Why are the hypocrites coming on the panel and saying this guy, people are complaining about this guy. Complaining about what? Did he rape their mother? Did he finger their father? Did he steal money from them? They took money from him on false pretense. Please don't come and rubbish anybody. This guy was the only person since we started Justice for Mohbad. The founding father, Papariano, is one of the founding fathers. That petition, wrote a petition that was almost successful. We all learned yesterday why it wasn't successful. Because some police officers were taking bribes. And you come on, let me make a disclaimer. When I'm going to finish my information, I'm going to curse. I'm going to insult. So I won't be worried if I am wrong. Now you came and say because this person is controversial, is this and that. It's controversial. He has got about 50 million to help people. What have you brought? We don't even see your face. Most people criticizing this thing. We don't even know who you are. What have you brought? What have you contributed to? Go to Justice for Mohbad. Bring all the receipts that you have contributed to anything in Justice for Mohbad, either to Joseph Aloba, to Wunmi, to Bosse. Let's see your receipt. Let's see your fucking face before you can come and criticize people's ideas or worried about people's ideas. Who brought you to this platform, sir? Who gave you that audacity to use somebody's name in vain? That you said it like the people, the women are accusing him, like he has committed murder, like he has raped them. They went to him, asked for money, he gave them. They went to him, asked for help, he gave them the money to do the petition. Lady Harris or whoever wants him, that don't do it on your own because I wanted to do it on my own. And they won't allow it. He transferred the petition to Joseph Aloba lawyer. They pursue it to the point where we know yesterday that it was bribed that some police officer took that didn't allow successful petition. And you have the fucking ass audacity to come here and say the man's name is this and that. The man is associated with this and that. Also, from a buy a Kodawoni. Yala, yeah, I hope a Kodawoni. kí ló kàn yà láì já ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀? Tọ́ni kò dáwọ́ ni, just force ẹni. Who are these idiots? And, Papariano, with all due respect to you, I know you bring them down sometimes. But, I just don't believe. And they want to make sense. They want us to listen. Me, and Duke would know if I'm lying. I've been wanting to do something for her for a long time. And I was saying to myself, I was in my visible, thank God. There will be a way for me to do it now. Yes, I will contribute to the foundation because I get deserve it. Papariano even himself was going to try it. With Adenike and what's his name? Comrade. No, comrade.
Comrade, yes, comrade.
Adriano and Adenike came later. But comrade has been coming from Abuja every day and all that stuff.
Yes.
And I said, I'm going to contribute, but I didn't want to announce it because it has not been fully established yet. And I don't know how much I want to contribute. Platform, they want to criticize the Mo Foundation. It is named after PS, it's not his foundation. His name is huge, it doesn't belong to him. Chairman, Unlimited, what's his name? Adenike, and who else was there that I remember? Created it. Who the fuck you are? Go to hell. If you don't show your face, please don't come and be criticizing people's ideas. Who the hell are you people? Since day before yesterday that they've been criticizing this. And Papariano will do style, he will moderate it. Papariano was bending back and forth, trying to show that what can it be a grateful soul? More Foundation is not PS Foundation. More Foundation. His name is there. He is the chief contributor to the account. Please don't fucking Papariano, please. You shouldn't allow people who cannot show who they are, who we don't know. Almost everybody on this, even Sunset, I know what she looks like. Last week she was going to party, we saw her. Don't let them come and put in salt on our wound here.
Okay. All right, so do I have the opportunity to address it?
You cannot address me. I'm not talking to you.
No, because
I'm talking generally.
No, don't talk generally.
It's my time to talk, ma. It's my time to talk, please.
No. You are talking to me.
No.
No. Excuse me, Papariano.
You cannot open your face. Get the fuck out.
Go on. Teflon, go on. It's okay. Just take it easy.
Thank you, Papariano.
Just listen, okay? Just listen to whatever everyone is saying.
Adenike, comrade, what's his name? Zia Yofe and Adriano. They deserve it. Let's help them. Let's help others that will come. It is not justice for Mohbad. It is among the justice for Mohbad. They are individual. If you can't help, let the fuck out of it. Thank you, Papariano. Thank you, everybody.
All right, it's okay. Sounds are gone.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Let me say this. What happened yesterday at Madam Adenike's platform? Really, I was not expecting it, but it has happened. I think we should move on. At least that's our opinion. As I always, what's my own stand on justice for Mohbad is that we should respect everyone's opinion, and different opinions should not be the reason why we should be divided and why we should be fighting each other. For the foundation, it's like, for me, it's like we foreigners, like people who are not Nigerians, should be the ones against these things, because we think that, we are not going to benefit it, or because it's not going to my country, so I should be against it. But I think people who are like not Nigerians are always happy
for anything you people brought to us. We are always happy to support you. So I'm just so disappointed why I'm seeing people criticizing good things that will come and change people's life. Do you think if there was foundations like this that is out there helping young people, I don't think mobile would have even be able to maybe sign into Malian's like label that really frustrated his life to this end and he loses his life. Maybe who knows how far or how big this foundation will go for help for for everyone to get involved, and maybe everybody will be so many people will be able to benefit from it. So I don't think people should be standing against good things. As long as they say help, anything they say help, I don't think it's a bad thing. If they say oppression, bad things to oppress people, to scam, that's the thing you should be against them. But if they say they want to help people, putting their resources together to help the less privileged, that's a good thing, please. And for me to educate, this is the advice I want to give you. If maybe you take it, and Lady Harris, it will help this foundation too. Aduke, I understand your stand. If even if not me, I go fight because anyone will not allow anyone to come and destroy their source of help. But for me, I want you to take it easy. If anybody goes on any platform talking against this foundation, leave them. Don't respond to them. Don't see them as a bad people or as a bad person. It's maybe they don't understand what's going on. What you guys should continue to do is maybe give days to your time, to your schedule, that okay, maybe every Thursday or every Friday we'll come out and talk about this foundation, Mo PS Foundation, and so platform, and give updates and accountability. I think that would be better, much better than responding to everybody that is giving their own opinion against it. You should expect this. As long as this foundation came in through Justice for Mobile, while we are fighting for justice for Mobile, and this came up, definitely people will come against it. And that's how they have been doing it since this Justice for Mobile started. African TV Foundation came, people came against, this is not the right time, I think you should wait, blah blah blah, and now see what happens. So nobody's opinion has anything to do with this foundation. As long as you guys have started it, just keep doing your thing. Don't expect anyone to support the foundation even. Let anybody say what they want to say. You keep going and push what your obligations are and your goals for the foundation. Thank you everyone, and God bless everyone, and justice for Mobile. Justice for Mobile we shall get. I know this.
Okay, so Papa, can I speak now, please?
Oh yes, go on.
Thank you so much. And I want to apologize for coming so hard. I mean, first of all, do you know why Nigeria is so disorganized and at the verge of breaking? It's because men like this will not allow women to speak. We live in a society whereby people cannot hear their opinions. People can speak. That is why Nigeria itself is so messed up. Everyone deserves.
Are you trying to say Abati was correct because Abati was fighting for women's rights, patriarchal society?
No, please, sir. I think Abati is right. We're fighting for women's rights.
Okay, patriarchal society.
Yeah.
I mean,
so now,
always feel correct.
Even if you're in the government, if you're in the state house,
maybe you should join Abati in that fight.
No. And you want to hear women speak, even in the government, you see the men, they will tell them to keep quiet. So the point is that women have the right to speak. Anyone, not just women, anyone has the right to speak and hear what they believe in. And you do not have any right to tell people to shut up. I am I'm a liberal person. I speak what I think.
Yeah.
And I don't support either one. I speak it the way I feel. And if you come and you are insulting people based on what I think that is an insult. You do not, you don't expect me to align with what you're saying. I have my mind, I have my intellect. I can decide to say yes, and I can decide to say no. I have the right to question your foundation. I have the right to speak on other women's behalf who I think are speaking out. And if you're telling me that I need to keep quiet, don't speak because of one Mr. Pierce, I think you are making a big mistake. So the point is that when I came on to speak, hold on please. When I came on to speak, aristocrat explained to me and chairman, Adenike, this is what it is. This is what it is. And I said, okay, that's all right. Well, I think, okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure because this is what I believe in. And I stepped down. When you came on the platform and you're telling me to open my camera, who are you to tell me to open my camera? Who are you to say that? Who are you to who are you to tell me that, sir? With due respect. And I just think we need to be careful with the way we address people. Okay? Please be careful. I stand for whatever. If you are going to help the masses, I stand 100% for that. Because I do that too. And I like that. But what I'm saying is that we should not conflict justice for Mohbad for another foundation. Because when African TV came up, a lot of you stood against that man. You said no. Then why now?
That's why this time we are not going to allow it. This time nobody's going to stop anything. Any good one to come to people, we are going to accept it. No, now it's now, please, man. Now it's now. It's okay.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you, Sazo.
You know, so many of you stood against. Hold on, please. So many of you stood against African television. You almost threw him up. Then all of a sudden, people are coming up to rain curses on other people. Excuse me, what is that for? As a intelligent man, you have a
You are right. Nobody should rain curse on anybody because of their opinion.
Who is right? What right is that? What right is that?
Is her right to say she don't support? Wicked, you don't understand me. I advise you for the same thing you are doing it. It's okay. It's okay.
On behalf of the
Mama, did anybody invite anybody? Are we not there by ourselves?
Okay.
Apologize to everybody. Let it go.
Yes, it's okay.
Madam, Mr. Pierce, Emma, I don't want to do
No, don't say that. Please. Don't say that.
Yeah, very good.
It's okay.
On behalf of
who invite Libya. If I see your 5 naira there, I would rather die in this Libya. There's some money that I don't even watch, like people like you.
Now.
So about 5 naira is anything. Maya Pussy Libya. I don't want to.
Very wicked. You will not know.
Did I invite you?
Very wicked. Please don't make very wicked.
Anybody.
Very wicked.
I don't know you should stop. Who invited that?
Listen, very wicked. Please don't make this thing.
I'm not good, though. I am very, very bad. I am very, very bad. I am not good.
Listen to me. Very wicked. Please don't make this thing personal to yourself. Mo Pierce Foundation is for Nigerians and Africans. It is not personal to anyone. It's for Nigerians, and for Africans to empower them to move from where they are to where they expect themselves to be. So please, it is not about you. And besides, you're not going to know the donors. The donors are for Mo Pierce Foundation and not to you. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Are they doing on behalf of my men folk, my gender? I wish to apologize to you, women, on that utterance. You have a voice. Nobody can guide anyone from speaking. So based on that, Emma Bino. And my top submission is that, if you believe in the objective of Mo PS Foundation, if you believe and you feel like supporting the foundation, why not? Why not? If not, you can reach out to us. Reach out to Undisputed Diamond. Reach out to me. And let's see how, you want to support what the cause of the foundation, if you believe in it. Why not? So I'm calling on you for your support to help alleviate poverty in Nigeria and for Nigerians. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your time zone. Adenike, can you do me a favor? You know that, do you remember that date?
I have it already.
November 4.
I'll play it on my show.
All right, okay, that's fine.
Everything.
Yeah, just for clarity, for those that will still come back. And
I've downloaded it.
All right.
So.
Thank you.
And I'll even post it out there. Because if Adedoyin keep coming, good getting my belly. Because me, I am very, very I am so wicked. Like me, I no go far. Other Oyibo where you talk. And no queen must shock. You'll not be able to talk anymore from my
Very wicked. Now. Stop. This is Paparano platform. If it is your platform, now you can do whatever you want to do.
Do what on Paparano's platform. Tell you more go send the request my boloke. Send request come up. I beg, come up.
Shall possible ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò kọ́ bára wọn sùn lóòótọ́ àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n àdúgbò, because I'm hearing some things.
Possible. Not that way. Listen, undisputed. The thing is this: if children, especially before you understand how will film that is to teenage, puberty, to adolescence, to teenager, to 20, 30.
Chairman, so I was normal. In fact, normal.
Ibẹ̀ lábúlé wọn wá ríra lọ́dún rọ ọmọ tó fáìn tó wá látẹ̀kọ́ àwọn ọmọ tó dẹ̀wà ní village undisputed wọn máa wo fáìn kẹ̀ tí wọ́n látẹ̀kọ́ wọ́n wá bọ́ sẹ́yìn igi ní ẹ̀yìn banana kiri lẹ́ńkùlé wọ́n sáré ṣe àtìláwí tá à ń sọ yìí so máa ń possible.
Ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa, most especially in those villages that they used to say don't go out and go and marry. Bí ìlú mi ti bá máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú mi.
So irú kéèsì ti Karimo yẹn, mo ń try láti process bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Like, is she just buying Arab?
Wèrè ló dó Karimo now, na mad person.
No.
That is what she said.
We are looking at the reality.
Undisputed.
Yes.
Did she tell you the relationship of the two people involved?
Actually, I'm trying to get
I
don't understand. That's what I'm asking.
Cousins. So I want to take that information with a pinch of salt. Okay? So if you want to explain it granular detail.
So, Chairman, what about the one she said? Chairman, what about the one she said they bribed the police in the Alago?
I've never heard that. I didn't hear that. So I can't confirm.
She said She said over the embalming case, the bloggers, they are bloggers on TikTok who are supporting Wumi, and with her, she was with them that time. They bribed the police with drinks, some expensive wines, and with
Who bribed the police?
them, some group of people for the Karimo. I'm talking about Karimo.